It was evening. The waves crashed against the rocks. On a small island, separated from a large island by the ocean, a lighthouse lantern shone into the distance. A storm broke out. The wind mercilessly slammed the shutters of the lighthouse windows, and it seemed that they were about to tear them off. Twilight thickened, darkness attacked the sky and covered it completely. Only a barely visible beam of a lantern could help the unfortunate sailors get to the port. The boat was tossed around. At the cost of great effort, 2 rowers managed to keep the desired course. The third man sat in the middle with a silk bag over his head. Amid the general uproar, it was not audible that he was praying, only his arms crossed over his chest betrayed him. The rowers were dressed in black leather cloaks with a hood. The praying man was dressed in light clothing, a tattered shirt and holes in his pants. He's chilled all over, but that's hardly his main problem. For what merits is he being taken to the island, and why do the rowers have gloomy faces with sad eyes? The boat was washed up on a wooden pier. One of the rowers went out to the pier and tied the boat to a bar. The second rower brought out a man with a sack over his head. At that moment the man stopped praying. As soon as the second rower removed the bag from him, his eyes froze, and his teeth chattered against each other. One of the rowers went ahead, and the second roughly grabbed the chilled man by the elbow and pushed him forward. Realizing that he was in danger, the man burst into tears and fell to his knees. "You are making a terrible mistake. It violates human rights laws." He screamed like crazy. The men in raincoats remained mute to him. The first reached the base of a staircase carved into the rock, while the second, with indifference on his face, looked at the prisoner, which the man who gave himself up to nerves was for them. 2 in leather cloaks are his executioners. The first one started up the stairs. The wind intensified, fluttering the hem of his cloak. It seemed he was struggling with the elements. Gloved hands clenched into a fist. Menacingly, he went upstairs, lowering the soles of his boots onto the stones. "You can't do this to me," shouted the prisoner, while the second lifted him by the armpits. Frowning, the man walked forward. The second walked behind him, pumping on him. Until the last step, the prisoner will feel tension and danger. The second walked at ease, hands in the pockets of his cloak. His comrade had climbed to the top and was now waiting for them. The prisoner slowly made his way to the stairs. The second executioner was sympathetic to this. Their current victim was not the first to do so. It took them at least 30 minutes to climb the stairs. The stairs themselves were high, and the prisoner kept slipping.